guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to start off by asking a question, like how many times do you actually feel lost in Sephora? I mean, if you ask me that question, I feel lost in Sephora every time I step in because I don't know what to leave. Suddenly, like, everything becomes so important. Like, I want this in my vanity, I need this. And to the extent, like, my husband says that you're a different person when you go to Sephora. I mean, you become so greedy, completely different person. And I'm like, I don't know what happens to me because I just want to try everything. But a few years back, it was a completely different ball game for me. Whenever I used to step in Sephora, I used to feel lost, yes, but for a different reason. Because I didn't know where to begin. I had no idea what makeup is, and I was spoiled for choices. Like, there's so many brands of foundation, concealers. I didn't even know what is a concealer, what is a primer back then. And honestly, I used to feel so lost that I used to buy one lip color and then storm out of that place as soon as I can. So over many years, obviously, I've learned a lot about makeup. I've done my research, I've tried so many products, but still there's so many of my friends who keep on saying that, please tell me the basic, I don't know. And there's so many, I'm telling you, I've been getting this request for such a long time on Instagram. So there was a time in my life wherein makeup for me was simple eyeliner from Maybelline and a lip balm, not even a gloss, like a lip balm from Body Shop. And I have really wanted somebody to help me put together, like, what should I buy, what brands, and I had no one to look forward to. Because my mom is very simple, she would never apply makeup, so I've never really seen any. I don't have an elder sister or a younger sister. So, and my friends were also like me, and they're still like, they don't give a damn about makeup. For the longest time, I think I never cared that what makeup is. So I thought, why not to make a video and just put it on YouTube, wherein you have everything under one roof. All the things you would ever need in your vanity is here in this video. I'm talking about all the brands, all the different kind of products that you would need. So if you're a beginner, just follow this video and you will not need anything else ever, I'm telling you. And even if you're not a beginner, then you might get some new product information that might help you, because I am making this video after a lot of research. So yeah, let's not waste any time and let's begin. Okay, so one thing that I learned over the years is that it's very, very important to prep your skin before you put on any makeup. So for prepping your skin, wash your face and then moisturize and then put this primer. In the economical section, I would say MAC has the best prep and prime. This bottle is called Prep and Prime, and you have to just spray it on your face, let it sit for like a minute or so, and when it dries off the water thing, it's done. And if you really don't want to spend that much money also, then you can do rose water. Rose water also preps your skin really nicely. My favorite primer, however, is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I have never come across any other primer which is even closer to Smashbox. MAC is good in the economical section, but Smashbox, once you start using that, you will never use anything else. It gives you a very dewy kind of finish. It gives you a glow kind of a thing before you even apply anything else. So, which is something I love. So, in the primer section, please buy MAC Prep and Prime, which is very, very readily available everywhere. And if you can, then please go and buy Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox. So these are my two recommendations, and if you don't want to buy anything, just apply rose water. So right after, when you have prepped your skin, that's the time when you actually use the color corrector. Now, it's very important, people don't know it, but if you want to go for a heavy duty makeup look, do use the color corrector. If you don't want to use it in the daily go, it's okay. I also don't use it unless I'm going to some wedding or something. So it's like orangish color, and you put it on here under eye, or any patches where you want to correct your skin. Basically anything darker than your own skin tone, there you put the color corrector, you blend it with a beauty blender, and then you put the foundation on. So that ways it blends. The entire skin is going to look even, the color is going to look even. And you can try LA Girl, amazing. You can buy it on Amazon, it's available in India also. So just go and buy those correctors and you'll be sorted for life. See, now coming on to the best part, which is the foundation, because it is the most important part. And there's so many choices, and there's so many bloggers that are here, Estee Lauder, so many different brands of foundation which are so good, NARS and XYZ, so many. So for me, if you really don't want to invest, go and buy MAC Face and Body Foundation. It is one of the best foundations. It is an amazing full coverage foundation. You have to build on it. Like, it's lightweight, it gives you a dewy finish, and that velvety kind of thing, a little bit of glow, and it is so nice on the face. I have been a big fan of the Face and Body Foundation. It's not at all expensive. If you want to step up your game a little bit, then let's talk about the high-end foundations. And I have mentioned it a couple of times in my other videos that my favorite foundation is Chanel. It is one of the best foundations for, you know, kind of mixed skin, not very dry, not very oily. And honestly, I have to tell you, it's very well on very oily and pimply skin also, because I've seen it in on one of my closest people. She has oily skin, she has a lot of acne, and that foundation, when I saw on her face, I was like, wow, this looks stunning. So Chanel is the one foundation. If you really want to go high end, go and buy that foundation. If not that, then go Armani. That should be a second choice. Luminous Silk. And the third choice should be the Air Brush foundation by Dior. But stick to Chanel, you will never go wrong. I forgot about concealers, by the way. Concealers are very important, because once you are done with the base, you are left with slightly darker under eyes, and to cover those under eyes, you have to use the concealer. Okay, so concealer best is actually Maybelline Eraser is the name of the concealer. I put in a picture here. Amazing, hands down, one of the best. And then in high end, you can actually go for Tarte. I mean, Tarte has one of the best concealers in the shade medium. For my skin tone, nothing beats it. Nothing. I tried NARS also, but then I'm just going to talk about the eyeshadows. Now, eyeshadows, again, have a lot of choices when you step in Sephora. There are different kind of brands. Everybody is making eyeshadows. Everyone. So which one to pick? And if you really don't want to buy a lot of eyeshadows, I would suggest you to buy one eyeshadow palette, which is Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Now this has brown, this has black, this has shimmer, this has a little bit of here, and like I'm going to put in a picture of that palette right here for you guys to see actually. And honestly, these are all the colors you would ever need, like brown, basic, black, basic, shimmer, basic. I mean, you will never need anything more. Like, if you really want to go purples and all that thing, you can just buy small palettes, travel size. But this one palette, you would actually cover your bridal functions. This would actually cover your daily look. This would actually be your kiddie parties, or, you know, your brunches, lunches, everything from day to night. Every look this palette is going to cover. So you would actually not require any other palette at all. So if you're a new person, please just buy Huda Beauty Rose Gold and you're set. A lot of people actually buy the, you know, eyebrow palettes also to actually correct their brows, which is a very important part in a look, to do your brows. I agree, and you should do your brows. But if you have that Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette or any brown and black color eyeshadow, you can just apply it with an arched, you know, slant kind of a brush, and then do your brows like the one I've shown here. And honestly, you would never require anything else. I've never bought it. I do my brows every time I step out, and these two eyeshadows, trust me, hands down, any palette this would do. So don't buy any, just use this. If you're a beginner especially, use it and think about, you know, how to go about it later. You don't have to buy any separate product for the brows. So for the eyeliner, which a lot of people use, and especially for basic learners, go for a sketch pen. Okay, don't go for those bottled ones with that. Go for a pen. That sketch pen is so easy to apply, and especially if you're a beginner, go for the Sephora sketch pen, which comes in so many colors. So whatever eyeliner you want to pick, go for a sketch pen. And I would say the Sephora one comes in very cheap. The MAC also comes very cheap. But if you really want to go for Kat Von D is very good. Right now I'm using the Clinique one, and this is really good. It is very dark. For me, having a black dark eyeliner was like a thing for me. So Kat Von D and Clinique were my favorites. Even the MAC one's really good, but sketch pen, I'm telling you, it will solve your life, you know. So go for a sketch pen no matter what. And it is long lasting, it's easier to remove, it doesn't go anywhere, it looks like, you know, easy to draw the line. Let's talk about the mascara. So mascara, in the economical section, I would say that you should go for Maybelline Big Lash. Like, amazing. The volume 1, the thick yellow colored mascara that comes. I've used it for so many years and they were really nice till the time I found Better Than Sex, which is by Too Faced. I have not really come across a better eyeliner mascara than that, because it gives you elongated lashes. It actually gives you a lot of volume, plus it gives you the length also to the lashes. If you will try Too Faced, I don't think so you're going to ever try anything else. It is so nice, it doesn't come out. One thing that I used, Damn Girl by Too Faced, and unfortunately it comes on my face, the mascara, so I didn't like that part. But Better Than Sex was amazing. Another high-end product, if I may recommend, is Dior. Dior has dry mascara, which is an amazing thing. When I used Dior, I was like a fan, but it didn't give me that elongated lashes, so I ended up liking Better Than Sex more than the Dior one. But Dior is also really good if you just want the volume. And in the economical section, nothing can beat Maybelline. Like no L'Oreal, nothing. Like go for Maybelline if you really don't want to spend money. See, I'm giving you choices and options in all the things that I'm telling you to buy, because like it's better to go there, and rather than looking at 15 brands, you can just go and check 2 brands and decide for yourself which works better for you. Like for me personally, dry mascara would be great if it will give me a little bit of length as well. But obviously that work is done by Too Faced here. So you go see and try both the mascaras and just see what works for your face and what works for your lashes. So for the blushes, I would say first of all, pick the color which you want in a blush. Do you want pink or peach? Then I'll tell you the brand, okay? MAC has amazing blushes. Like a lot of makeup artists, high-end makeup artists still uses MAC, okay? They swear by it. So MAC has amazing. Color Pop Peach blush is also amazing. And if you really want to go high-end, just go close your eyes and buy NARS. So that is an amazing blush. There could be 3 different blushes in the one palette also. Go and buy that. Peach, pink, everything. NARS has the best blushes. So yeah, just a little bit of tip here. Like I said in my last video also, if you don't know what suits your skin, buy a peach blush. If you have a yellowish, my kind of skin tone, that will really look good. Pink will not give you that amazing natural look that peach will give you. So try to pick peach. So let's talk about contouring. Now contouring is a very, very important part of makeup because it makes your face chiseled and slimmer. And a lot of brides, a lot of people actually use contouring in day-to-day life. Also, like all the makeup artists would actually not complete your makeup without contouring. So, and if they're doing it, then they're not actually doing the whole makeup. So for contour, see, it's like a brown shade that you put here, and you put here sometimes on the forehead to make or give a shadow that a face is slimmer, so it has to be something dark. So sometimes a lot of people actually use the dark foundation for this purpose, but now there are so many different kind of contouring sticks. Fenty has amazing contouring sticks. So in the high end, if you want to try, go for Fenty sticks and just go for slightly darker than your own shade. Now shade, please remember, in the foundation also you have to go and check the shade yourself. You cannot just blindly depend on anybody else's shade. Go there and check on your jawline or maybe here usually, but I would say just tell them to do half of your face. Any good brand would do that, half of your face. Just see, go and take a round in the mall and come back and see how it's sitting on your face. Any foundation, any shade. So don't shy away from asking them to actually do half of your face. How does it look like? Does it even match the other half of your face? So then comes the highlighter. Now for highlighter, honestly, again, MAC has amazing highlighters. You can pick and choose, but if you are somebody with my skin tone, don't go for darker highlighters like a bronzers. No, don't go for that. It will make you look very dark, or something extremely golden. It will make you look very dark, I'm telling you. Go for something silverish, something light kind of a thing, and that will look good. I would say Becca, again, in not very expensive brands, you can go for Becca. Becca has amazing golden highlighter, which is not very dark golden, and it looks lighter golden, which is amazing. For a longer time I've used Becca and it worked wonderfully on my skin. So I would just say Becca. And for high end, just stick to Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown has been my favorite highlighter because it is very light. It's like a dust which sits on your skin. It is not at all visible, and there is this small stick which has different, like dark, very dark, peach. It's called a highlighter stick. I'm just going to show in a picture. If you buy this highlighter, trust me, you will get so many compliments, like so many. It's like a natural glow. It's highlighter, it's everything. It's amazing. Bobbi Brown has one of the best highlighters, hands down. So let's talk about the setting powder. So whenever you are using a setting powder, they come in different colors. One is translucent, which is like a transparent kind of a thing. It takes the color of the base. And one is slightly yellow, so it will make the under eye. So where do you actually bake? So it is this area where you have not contoured, you use the setting powder, okay? Or something which is more prone to sweat, you use that place to actually set the makeup. So try and get the translucent powder, any brand that you want to try, but I would suggest high-end Laura Mercier for sure. MAC, I have not tried, so I'm not going to comment. I use Benai. It's a banana powder. It's kind of yellowish in color. It is amazing, but it's not available in India, so I don't want to recommend. Laura Mercier, translucent powder. moving on to the setting spray, which is the final step of makeup, which is like you spray on your face so that you give, to set your makeup. Obviously when you're baking, that also kind of does the job, but when you do a setting spray, like water spray, that gives you a very good finish. The entire look is having a little bit of shine. It's not looking cakey. Nobody wants a cakey look these days, by the way. So MAC Prep and Prime, the thing that we used to prep the skin, is same can be used to actually set your makeup as well. It is. And one last tip I want to give you, once you have actually bought all these products that you need, foundation, please go check your shade. Do try, don't shy away. And also use the correct brushes. Each brush has a different use, so using the correct kind of brushes is also very important. Maybe in my next video I can tell you about the brushes more. And take a good beauty blender to blend the thing. More than a brush, I think beauty blender is very good at blending it. And the key to a good makeup is blending. Everything has to be blended properly so that it sits on your face like, there's nothing on it. It looks natural. So yeah. So guys, that brings to the end of my video. I have literally listed everything that you actually need in your vanity to get started as a beginner, and I've tried to list some of the products which are usually they're from MAC and they're affordable, and the high end as well, which I have personally used, and I can vouch for them that if you buy these things, you will never need anything else in your vanity. Go to Sephora, don't get lost, just buy all these things one at a time. Obviously you don't want to splurge everything at once, and keep trying new products. And yeah, I will keep coming back with such videos. I hope you liked it, and if you did, then yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon.